Alright, we're going to take a quick look at this hive for Joe. We'll make sure that we're trying to transfer bees from national frames onto Smith frames. I was going to start this morning, and then of course it rained. It's still a bit damp here now. They're taking the feed down, which is a good sign. Let's have a look. Right, well, first thing to say is there's not very many bees in there. So one of the things we're going to have to do here is increase the number of bees at some point. But let's see what we've got, see if we've got any eggs. That's still an empty frame, and so is that. This frame is being drawn out. But there are no eggs in it. There are a couple of queen cups. No eggs in those. Right, well, at first sight suggests that there isn't actually a laying queen in here. We'll check the other frames. So these are old national frames there. Well, there we are. Queen cells there. So this doesn't have a laying queen. Right, well, we're not going to let those queen cells go through. To hatching out. There's another queen cell in the production there. So, no laying queen. Right, well, let's close those up for the moment. Not too happy when they don't have a laying queen. Now I've heard that that hive might not have a laying queen, so I'm hoping that this nuke here that did have a laying queen some weeks ago has still got one. different frame there. Plenty of brood there. The bee's calmer because they've got a queen, I think. So now there she is. She's easy to see. She's not moving very fast, or she wasn't moving very fast. She is now. Gently does it. There she is. So she's new queen this year, so she's blue, but I'm going to give her some white first, because I find the blue is a bit dark on its own. Right, she's blue now. So there she is. 2020 queen. You can see the queen cell that she came from here, and she's laying okay. But these frames are pretty old, and so the next stage is to get her off these frames and into those frames in the box there. Now the bees are trying to wipe off the markings. Come on, get off, get off. I'm just going to give her a moment of wandering round so the marker can dry. She's walking all right. There they go again, look, they're trying to clean it off. It's quite warm at the moment, so it should dry fairly quickly. There you are. She can now feel it drying. She's stopped and putting her legs on her legs up because she can actually feel it drying now. Get off, bees, we want it to dry. Don't want you licking it all off before it's dry. Come on. Let it dry. Come on. Alright, I think that should be alright now. So, for the time being, she's going back in this box. And I'm going to get something set up to unite her into that box with the beads that are in there. Okay, here we go again. Now we want the queen that's in there united with the bees that are here that don't have a queen. We know they don't have a queen because they're making queen cells. So the first thing we want to do is to get rid of the queen cells, because we don't want them with queen cells in here. So we go back in here, find the queen cells and destroy those. Stage 1. So there's one there, there's one there, 3 there, couple there. So having destroyed, there's that one there, having destroyed those, it's Friday today. The bees were put into this box last Saturday, so there are no longer any eggs that are young enough for them to make new queen cells with. Being queenless, they're not very happy, and they're stinging me because I'm messing with them. Oh, there's a queen cell on there, so that's got to go. Quite a lot of bees to hatch out, so we want to leave the frame in there for a while. We just don't want any of these queen cells because we want them to accept a new queen. That wasn't one. I'll just double check this one to make sure. None on that side, none on that side. So queen cells are gone. Now we're going to use the newspaper method to unite one lot of bees with a laying queen with another lot of bees without a laying queen. So here's our newspaper. Smallest of holes, just enough for them to, doesn't matter how light the breeze is, it will pick up on a newspaper and blow it up. Right. Right, well that seems to be able to be stood on there, that's alright. Put the hive tool back. Now we've got to get these frames into that box. These are not making the same kind of fuss at all because they've got a queen. There she is, still marked blue. Now, at another time of the year, I would worry about there being only 5 frames in that box. But it's very warm at the moment. The forecast is for an extremely warm week next week, and I reckon it won't be long before they're united together anyway. So I'm going to risk it without having any other frames in there at the moment. Leave that on there for the time being. Rescue the bees out of this feeder. So that's it for the next couple of days. I'll come back in a couple of days' time and see if they've united, and if they've united, there's holes in the newspaper and each set of bees has met each other, then I can take that box off and I can shake all the bees into the bottom box, make sure the queen's in the bottom box, and then we can think about adding a few more bees to the mix if necessary. Right, 2 days since I tried to unite these two bees, lots of bees together, and I'm not sure hasn't been a textbook uniting because the two boxes don't match, and the bees are going around the back now to get in to the top box. They have been taking some syrup, but I'm going to pull it all apart and put it all back together again. In fact, let's move this. Oh, well, they chewed right through the newspaper, so it has actually worked fine. You can take all this newspaper off now. So it's 2 days, and they've chewed through totally. So now let's see if the queen's still in this one. Can't see her on that frame. Can't see her on that frame. There she is. She's on that frame. She's in this top corner here. Still just about marked blue and white. So now we want her down in this bottom box. Go on, down you go. And she's gone round the other side. Come on, girl. There she is. She's on the hive tool. And now she's in the bottom box. Now we can shake all these bees off these frames. Going to take out this frame here. This was a broken frame, but it had quite a lot of food on it, so It was there to feed them. Huh. Well, good job of taking it out. There's actually a queen cell on it as well. Okay, so now we've got our queen where we want her in this box. We've still got a couple of frames that we don't want in there at the moment, but we'll leave them a few more days to settle down. This is going to be its travelling screen when we've finished. There we are. So the queen's in there now. They'd already united, so they should accept the queen alright. They should be happy as Larry with that new queen. The bees are sent marking the entrance, saying the queen's in here, which they weren't doing before because she wasn't actually in the box, but they are now, so that's quite good. Well, it's very good. And so we'll leave it for 4 days and let them settle down, keep feeding them if they run out of feed, and then come back and have another look and make sure that the queen is laying on the new frames rather than the old frames. And if she's laying on the new frames, the old frames could be removed. So that's it for now.